Sit here with my best friends in the world, man. Kurt the King, Kurt the Ruler, Avondale's favorite fashionista.
Switching neighborhoods, switching zip code.
And
41-18.
And APC Poppy right here.
You already know.
APC, no, the APC Bunny.
Still undetermined.
I was the APC Kitty Cat.
The Kitty Cat, yeah, the APC Kitty Cat. Nate the Two-Stepper.
I just got the APC work shirt today. That's all, something light.
I told you, don't try to up your shit before I see the collection.
I've been had this.
I need to see your Grailed history before I see the collection. I'm gonna see all these new APC purchases and be like, it's invalidated.
No, I only have 2 new ones.
And then,
You're about to be Birkenstock baby.
Fuck you.
Birkenstock baby go hard. That's me, low key. I'm Birkenstock baby for real. Jimmy, what you is? Jimmy ITK?
Man, I don't know. I'm a Nike Knight.
Nike
Oh.
Knight. The Nike Knight. And then you already know Cinco de Mayo Poppy over there. In the cut. Jorge in the cut, man. It's a Face Value Podcast, man. What up, world? We had to start on that sad note, man. I had to hear some takeoff before we got into it, man. Because this is the first one we done did since the untimely death to Takeoff, man. That shit is crazy, bro.
What a fucking tragedy, man.
That's a fucking tragedy.
That's an actual tragedy. That's fucking terrible.
Like
I dropped a tear for sure.
Yeah, I was fucked up the whole day.
And I don't give a fuck about celebrities at all.
Me either.
But like, yeah, that shit is extra sad, man.
Big Kurt was talking. It was like this what it was that like really hurt you for real, because like Takeoff was like the Migo with the least antics and drama. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he was really just trying to live his life, and even from like the mad stories, I ain't finna get into the stories that they talking about what happened, but every story say that he wasn't involved in nothing. He was just chilling for real.
Yeah, for sure. It's crazy, and not to take anything away from anybody else's life because lives are lives, but this is the first time where it's a fucking superstar. Like Migos are like superstars.
Yeah.
Right? So that, and not to say it's any different, but if somebody like him can get touched, anybody can get touched. Because they're like top tier fucking superstars.
Yeah.
They went on tour around the world with Drake. You know, they're just up there. You know, they changed rap. They've been in rap for over 10 years. Just doing shit, changing the culture.
All fucking great rappers too.
Yeah. The only celebrity, I guess, or whatever that really, really fucked me up was Nipsey. Just because I feel like his music is different because it actually like has so many messages in it, and he did so much as a human being. And this is the one like right there, you know.
Yeah. Like I haven't felt this way since the Nipsey shit for real.
But
Dolph. I felt the way about Dolph too.
Yeah,
I really felt the way about Dolph.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, every life is still a life. So I don't want anyone's life to be cut short by another human being, because I don't think anyone should have that power to take somebody's life.
Yeah, it just fucking sucks, bro. Like, because it's so senseless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Over nothing.
Exactly. Like,
Niggas,
what happened to Fades? Like,
you know what I'm saying? Niggas arguing about basketball. You know what I'm saying? Me and Kurt were hanging out last night, and I was telling him, I'm like, niggas is really mentally ill, bro.
You know what it is though? It's a huge thing of delicate egos and sensitive pride.
yeah.
Yeah, people's ego is so fucking delicate now.
Yep.
And to what Nate just said, and if you have a fucking weapon on you, you just get so in your fucking feelings that you just use it.
Yeah,
and then
itching to use that bitch.
what
why?
needs to be thought about is once you do that, there's no going back. That person's just it's a wrap for them.
Yeah.
And that's why even you and I were talking recently about just getting mad. And sometimes it sucks when you get mad about something and you even have your cell phone, because you fucking text the person like, yo, I heard this bullshit, what's good? But if you didn't have your phone and you got to sleep on it, you would react so differently.
Exactly.
And that's the same thing. It's about people letting their fucking feelings get hurt, but they got this weapon and they just use it in like a rage. And then they're like, oh, damn, this person's dead.
No.
Yeah.
Bro,
Your whole life just changed. You know what I mean?
I really think it's a fucking mental illness, bro. Because
150%.
I have never in my life wanted to take somebody's life that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Unless you have done, I've never in my life wanted to kill somebody that hasn't like harmed me physically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Over some words, never, bro. Like that shit has never even crossed my mind. So like the fact that niggas is even thinking, I feel like that's an illness, bro. Like something wrong with you if you feel like you need to take somebody's life. You know what I'm saying? Or pull out a gun over an argument about basketball.
Yeah, it's just like I said, people are just very delicate these days.
Yeah.
Everyone
And,
feels like they can't be punked and
and
all this
motherfucker-
shit.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I really think it's because niggas try to find some kind of like false manhood.
Exactly.
In that shit.
Exactly what
and
I was about to say.
masculinity and just like being tough. And you know what I'm saying?
They're itching so bad to squeeze that trigger. They want to use the
You know
gun,
what I'm saying?
you know
Just
what
to
I mean?
show that I'm bigger and tougher than somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got it on me and all that bullshit.
And I
You
feel
know
like
what I
that come from like niggas not having real fathers in their life, bro. Because I think about like I start thinking about why I'm even attracted to like street music and shit. Why I'm even attracted to cause like I'm not no street nigga. Like I'm not finna if nigga pull out a gun, I'm running. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I listen to it and I think it's hard and I like the music and shit. But like why do I like that music? Cause I ain't had no father in my life, so I look at it that way too. You feel me?
I mean, I don't think it's that simple.
I mean, it's still definitely elements in, but I'm just trying to figure out why do we feel like we have to be infinitely hard at all times?
I think a lot of the situations are because just like the perpetuated violence, you know what I mean? Everybody's experience is dynamic, but when you grow up in a war zone, you know, especially like if you take like the west side or like far south sides or far east sides of Chicago, like I think a lot of people are like, oh, you know, well, why would you ever be in a gang? And, you know, if you're in the suburbs, you might join a gang to have somebody to beef with because it seems glorious to you.
Yeah.
But I think when you grow up like out west or something, like if you're in a place, like my experience was, you know, if you didn't pick a side, everybody was against you. And that's some real shit that I don't think a lot of people understand. And I think that, sure, there's a lot of psychosis involved in it, but at a certain point, your brain hits a wall where it's like, I'm either going to be a terrified victim forever or I become the aggressor too.
Yeah.
Which is really like how which is also, I think, how people become police officers that are from the hood too, is because the way to get the furthest away from being a victim is to become the aggressor.
But like
That's
that,
crazy.
but like,
That's
but
true.
like if you look at it from like a psychology standpoint,
I mean, I think you're 1,000%
like- but
right.
like-
And I think I'm sorry.
oh, go ahead, Nate.
I think it's also like a kill or be killed kind of mindset.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
the more you become the aggressor, the further you get away from becoming the victim.
Yeah.
But I mean, but like that's sort of
From
like
a mental standpoint.
But like that's sort of like what I'm saying is just that like because shit start off like if a nigga call you a bitch, you gonna be like, oh, like I want to try to like pop off because you don't really know how to like niggas don't know how to like.
I mean, I think that there's plenty of fathers that would teach you how to react poorly in that situation too.
100%.
Because I think
is.
there's a lot of fatherly influence of like, oh, don't ever let nobody play you like a bitch. Like,
Yeah.
bro, sometimes you just gotta look.
But
like
the thing
smaller
is,
person and
but
walk
like
the fuck away.
an older influence is never gonna tell you to pull out a gun and shoot him. They might tell you to fight that nigga and run the fade.
Yeah.
They might tell you don't let nobody like nigga hit you, hit him back type shit. But like they not nobody that made it past 35 years old is gonna tell you to pull out a gun and shoot nobody.
Yeah, that's valid.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying?
at the same time, like stupid, like fragile egos, like glorify words like that, or like you know.
That's what I'm trying to say is that like you got this ego and you don't know how to handle it for real because ain't nobody ever taught you how to handle it. All you know is from being in the streets because many niggas ain't got no families at home to teach them right from wrong.
Mm-hmm.
They, like just like Jimmy said, you get put in a situation, lives get put in situations where it's either eat or be eaten type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think too, a lot of people that didn't really come from that environment love to celebrate it.
Mm-hmm.
Like King Von and these people that really put in work or whatever. Till something real happens, all these people have nothing to do with that upbringing. Love to be like, he's actually got bodies. He's the truth.
Yeah.
But then when someone gets killed, they're like, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You just celebrated this man murdering other people. What are
Yeah.
you talking about?
Yeah,
You know,
yo.
and like a lot of people like to blame it on rap lyrics and shit. A lot of these people are just speaking from what they know, what they came from.
Straight
So
up.
I'm not going to blame it on that. I'm blaming it on the people that celebrate this music that have no idea what that real life is like.
Exactly.
And you wanted to big these people up. He really did that. He really killed people. He's hard. But then when somebody gets killed, they're like, why did this happen?
Yeah,
Like, what do
exactly.
you got to see all the sides to that
Exactly.
shit.
Like me and you was just talking like since that shit happened, like it's really hard for me to even listen to.
Yeah, I
to-
haven't been listening to like
to
super
know-
like street shit.
Yeah,
at
and,
all.
and that's the same way I felt when Dolph got hit. Like I was like, I don't even want to hit this shit right now, bro.
Yeah, but like you had a good point when we were talking about it last night at the bar. when you're talking about only really listening to like hustler mentality shit. And the more I've been thinking about it since then, for the majority of shit, Dolph really was just talking about hustling, getting money.
Yeah,
Like him
it's
and Nipsey kind of like switched everything.
It's
you know
a
what I mean?
different.
Dolph was like exclusively talking about that.
Yeah,
shit.
it's a difference between like hustling music, hustling street music, and like murder street music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I really don't listen to all of that kill a nigga type shit, bro. Like I remember like when Nardo Wick album came out, and I was like, I don't even want to hear this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not, because like, at a certain point, it's not even about the skill of your raps for real. It's not even about the song. It's about like what you said that you would do.
Exactly.
Like who can say the hardest shit?
Who can say the hardest shit?
And that's all people are listening for.
Yeah.
Oh, he said this, that was crazy.
Yeah.
And really, and like I said, a lot of it is being consumed and celebrated by people that have zero idea of what it's like to really be in that environment.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, this dude's hard. Like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
And I'm really glad that there's an avenue for people to come up out of that and make money. But it shouldn't be so celebrated by people that have no idea what's really going on.
Like a good example is like G Herbo. Like you could like niggas talk about like shit that they've been through, but like it's a way to tell a story and it's a way to like glamorize it. And because half of these niggas don't even do that shit.
Exactly.
Never done that shit before in their life.
Yeah, these are rich people, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
They're not spinning the block.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I really think we not the only people that's thinking like that. I really hope that like other niggas start thinking about that shit. I hope niggas stop listening to that shit. I hope niggas stop putting these niggas on pedestals just cause they overly violent and then kill them. I hope bitches stop fucking niggas like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally. And kind of to, I don't know, put a different perspective on it. Just because unfortunately we've had to talk about similar situations to this too many times recently. So we could go into the semantics of it. Why was this and this? I feel like that's like not as important as taking away from it that it's clear that life is very fragile and fleeting, and you need to make the most out of this life that you get and kind of just make sure you're really on the path that you want to be on for you. Whatever you feel like you want to do, you should do it. Whatever, any relationships you have, you care about, you should make sure you care about those relationships, take care of those relationships, be around and with the people you want to be. Because whether it's by violence, accident, medical issues, your life can be cut short at any time. So you really just got to fucking be aware that this shit isn't forever. And whatever you want to do, you should do it. Because I think a lot of us subconsciously make decisions based on how we think other people will feel about our choices. So you just got to really run it up. And I know it's been said a million times, and it's easier said than done. But being aware of that, I think, is very important.
That's something I was very guilty of when I first started doing the podcast. Like, you know, I was like shy about it because I was just like worried about what people would think. But now I feel like so confident about it. You know what I mean? I'm just doing this shit, you know?
Yeah, I think just being, because like I said, you get this one chance. Being yourself is really important. You should just be the person you want to be in this life instead of trying to fit any mold, fit in with this thing. I don't want to like rub that person the wrong way. Or, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not saying be a fucking total asshole or something, but at the end of the day, however you feel, you should feel that way and be okay with feeling that way. Because you only get one chance. You know, if you fake your life away, that sucks because you didn't really get to live your true life.
Another thing, the last thing I got on the takeoff situation is that like I don't even understand why niggas even want to be around that type of vibe. Like when you that famous and that rich, like I don't even want to be around niggas that got guns on them at a party. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking Harry Styles is not around them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like Bad Bunny is not doing that shit, not hanging out at parties with niggas with guns and shit, street niggas and shit like that. Because these niggas ain't got nothing to lose. Like whoever like started this shit or whoever like fired the shot, like them niggas ain't got no career. These are street niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even want to be around that type of shit no more once I get my money. You know what I'm saying?
I want to be rich. I want to be a celebrity.
Exactly. I want to be rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the thing is, like, it's so many people in the world with money for real. But like, when niggas that come up and they ain't had nothing, they try to like maintain that like street credibility. Yeah. Even like I was listening to Jeezy, he got a song in there called Street Cred. He was just like, I ain't do none of the shit I did off of no street cred for real. Like that shit ain't worth nothing for real.
That song was actually a really good message. Y'all should listen to that if you. if you can. It's
yo.
That song has a really great message, actually.
It's cause why, bro? You got tens of millions of dollars, bro. Why do you even feel like you have to impress or like? Cause like it was in Houston. I heard like Jay Prince and them was all up there and shit like that. Like, bro, like if I get my money, I don't have to impress nobody, bro.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to have fun, bro. I don't want to be around nobody that got no guns and shit.
Yeah,
like
Migos did interviews on Ellen, dude.
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
I don't want to be around niggas that might try to rob me.
Yeah.
Like it's a whole lot of other shit. Like I'm not gonna bring myself back down to that level just to impress. Like, cause it's really that's what it is. It's trying to like make sure that it's niggas trying to like show that they valid still. You know what I'm saying? To the street.
And I mean, obviously not speaking on Takeoff or anyone in particular, but it sucks to say it's unfortunate that a lot of people spend most of their lives seeking validation that they'll never get. Because once you get to something, you want validation from somewhere else in this other place. And if you're always chasing that, you're never going to get it because you're always looking for it from somewhere else. Yeah. There's always something. I mean, even like whatever song that was J. Cole said, he really was saying the truth. There's always going to be something bigger and better. You just got to find out where you're comfortable at. Yeah. You know, because if you're always chasing something, you're always going to be chasing something. You're never, there's no highest level where you're like, cool, I literally conquered this shit. Yeah. Once you get somewhere, there's always going to be another step. Yeah. You just got to find out what you really want.
Yeah, you can never be comfortable in that situation.
Nah.
Like, it reminded me of like in the summer, me and Kurt had ops in the summertime. And like, remember, like, niggas was hot, and I was like, bro, don't even worry about these niggas, bro, because like, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's just keep on doing us and keep on growing our shit, bro. Like, let's not go back down to the level just because we feel like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Niggas roaches for real.
You said I'm gonna keep it moving and keep depositing into my savings account.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep moving and keep depositing into my savings account, bro. Like, I really don't. They never felt like I needed to like impress street niggas, like be a street nigga for real. Like niggas do shit, niggas be involved in shit because they have to be. You know what I'm saying? I respect niggas that like do shit because they have to do it. And once you get your bread, like it's over with for that.
Yeah. You supposed to leave the hood and take your people with you.
This is a weird analogy, but it somehow just popped in my head. It's like on Paid in Full when he meets Lulu, and he's like, oh, he's like, your friend's dressed nice. He's like, no, but like not like you or whatever. And he's like, oh, because he's like, you don't even have a car. He's like, why do I need a car? You know, it's all this shit where that dude had more money than somebody with the 10 Beamers and fucking. He's like, why do I need a car? I live in New York. You know, whatever. Yeah. It's that kind of mentality more people need to have. Yeah, it's not about just trying to acquire all these things to impress people. Because at a certain point, if you're super fucking materialistic, it is literally you're trying to impress people. Yeah. If you have a passion or a hobby, like I got a shitload of clothes. I really like clothes, you know, but if you have like a shitload of clothes, you got 2 Benzes, you got this and this, it gets to a point where you're really just trying to show people your status. Yeah. Like, oh, this is my status. Peep it out. Yeah. Check me out.
Yeah, it's never that for me. I just like clothes.
Exactly.
Exactly. How I express myself. This is like art for me. I'm not trying to look cool. I'm trying to look cool, but I'm not trying to be too cool for everybody. Yeah. You know what I mean?
One of my favorite moments on that new Drake in 21 Savage is when that French dude is talking and he was like, y'all niggas, y'all at Fashion Week trying to impress. And he was like, bro, I drive a 4-cylinder car through the streets, and I came from nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get that. You know, I'm just doing me. You feel me?
Yeah, I totally relate to that too.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite parts in that album. So I guess it's the perfect segue, man. We got to talk about that Drake shit.
It's very good.
It's very good.
Oh my God, it's very, very good, bro. So yeah, that Drake album came out this morning. I ran that shit like 3 times.
It's fucking ridiculous.
It might have overtaken I Never Liked You for the best title of an album this year. Her Loss.
Yeah, I did love that shit.
I thought Future killed it.
The cover's pretty hard too.
Yeah. No. Yeah, that chick, what's her name, yo?
She's a model, right?
Yeah, she's a model. I actually been following her, and I was like, I know who this is, but like, it's some like Instagram chick for real. What's her name? I'm about to find.
I really like that the time and location joint was a 21 song.
Yeah, that threw me off. That threw me off.
I didn't even get to that.
Yeah,
it's just a 21 Savage.
Like 3 a.m. on Glenwood. I didn't know that. 21 for real.
Glenwood's a street in Atlanta, I'm pretty sure.
Oh no, I did not. That's so sick. We gotta listen to that as soon as we're done.
Yeah, yo.
Is he going crazy on it?
Yeah, 21. Hey, 21 was sliding on this album, bro.
He can fucking rap.
He was sliding on this album.
He's one of my favorite rappers ever.
I think that 21 is really a student of the game for real. Because when he first came in, it was very much like the shit that we was just like talking about. And yeah, he very much switched his shit for real. Like he actually got flows and shit now.
Yeah.
Well, he
can rap his fucking.
He's got different flows. He's got different subject matter he can get into.
Yeah.
Before on the early like Slaughter Gang shit, it was just killing this dude, ops,
He still does that shit, but I think he has like a slick way of doing it.
Yeah.
Like, he says like funny shit.
But
he's not actually doing that.
That'd be my thing too. Is just like if you gonna do that, bro, and at least be clever about it.
You know what I really like about 21 Savage? I just realized today when I was hearing it. When he's rapping, he sounds like he's bored as fuck. He's just like, whatever, you want to be doing this shit. But it comes across so good.
That's ad-lib and rap for sure.
Yeah, yo, it's so many bars on that shit. Like Drake is really a barsmith, bro.
Yeah.
He be saying some shit.
Yeah, he can rap his fucking ass.
When
off,
it started off with that first track that switch beats and shit. What's it called?
The major distribution.
That's the second one. That's the second one.
That's
Great
like
song
Drake's,
title,
that's
too.
probably like Drake's best verse on the whole album to me.
Which one? Major Distribution?
Major Distribution
Yeah.
was fucking crazy on
Yeah.
this because he changed his flow like 3 times.
Yeah.
He starts singing and then he goes into like a softer rap and then he just like goes all the way in on there.
This is one album I actually might like to revisit next week just because it's already good and we've only had like 7 hours. I'd like to really listen to it and talk about it, even revisit it again.
Yeah,
because
enjoyed
it's
it more
fire.
on the second listen than the first for sure.
Yeah, I was playing it last night, riding my bike home, faded. I was like, this is crazy. I'm riding my bike fast as hell down Milwaukee.
Bro, I got it.
I was happy to hear Travis on that bitch for real. Also.
Yeah, Travis slid on that shit too. Is he
That
the
song
only
is
feature?
good.
You think he's the only feature on the album, right?
I think he is
He's the
too.
only, well, like Lil Yachty, debatably, because they sampled
Production.
that track.
Isn't there a
He
little...
produced like 3 of those
Well,
songs.
that
Yachty did?
track,
Yeah.
The track
What?
is like a sample of his Back Outside track, ain't it?
Oh, is it?
They're Back Outside
Oh.
Boys. The song's called Back Outside Boys,
Okay.
I think, because they cut his shit to
Okay.
make the beat.
Yeah, but he produced a few of those songs on there too.
Oh, true. I could tell that they were like his style of beats for sure.
Yeah, the production on that shit is really good too. Mad beat switch ups and shit. I like all of that shit for real.
Yeah, overall, definitely check that shit out. Like I said, we might have to revisit that next week.
Yeah, we will really deep dive into it next week.
Because, I'm going to be playing it all week for sure.
But man, I already knew when Honestly Never Man came out, he said he was going to drop some more shit. I already knew it was going to be some hard shit, bro.
Well, he had to come back with a rap.
Well, you can only go up from there.
And then,
Nah, bro. Let's talk about it. Honestly Never Mind is fucking fire, bro. The whole thing, bro, the whole thing is fire. Come on, man. Yo, pussy is calling my name. That's my shit,
That's pretty straightforward.
Bro. That's my shit, bro. And that Overdrive, bro. Yeah, I gotta put on Overdrive when we take this break. I gotta hear that shit, bro. Cause I don't really think you really listen to it, Kurt. I don't think you really listen to Overdrive.
the only thing I listen to is that Jimmy Cook song.
And Liability? Oh my God.
No, I played Liability after you told me, and that song is fine. It's,
Oh
it's a
my
good song.
Liability is
that
cool. Jimmy Cooks is awesome.
Yeah.
I did burn it out though. I never want to hear that song again.
No, another thing is that like I got so many friends, like my good friend right here, Nady Jax. Like I'm so connected to Texas, just like Drake is so connected to Texas. So like I feel all of the Texas bars. Bro.
I love it. You already know I went crazy for that
yo.
Houston, Dallas, Austin.
It's
bar.
funny because I put it in the
I was
group
like,
chat.
woo!
I put it in the group chat last night, and I knew you was at work and you weren't gonna see it. And then as soon as you seen it, you said the exact same thing that I said.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah, yo. And he do it a few times for real.
He does. I'm in love with Houston, Dallas, Austin. I'm in love with Dallas and Austin, not Houston though.
Yeah, you hate Houston.
Let's not get the fuck Houston.
Is the World
especially
Series
right
on
now.
tonight? Is the World Series on tonight?
Last night.
Oh, okay. But
So,
yeah,
by tomorrow.
yeah, man. Y'all really don't like Houston for
Fuck
real.
Houston, especially now that Takeoff died there.
Yeah, yo, man. They
Garbage.
The Cowboys played, not the Cowboys, the Texans played Philly yesterday, I believe.
I hope they got smoked.
And no, Philly won, but like
Good.
after it was over, they just started chanting "fuck the Cowboys." And I'm like, Why is the crowd talking? The Cowboys is not here.
Yeah, that's our biggest rival.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It's the Philadelphia Eagles.
I was listening to some pod recently, and they were talking about how the Cowboys are like America's team, and the Knicks are this like revered NBA team.
But have never won.
Neither one of them have. Well, the Cowboys used to body shit, but neither one of them have won in a very long time.
Yeah.
But they're still regarded as like these elite, like not elite, because
it's crazy.
You'd have to win to be elite.
I have never seen it. I haven't seen the Knicks good since Latrell Sprewell was on that bitch.
It's true.
I haven't seen the Knicks good since.
Wasn't Latrell the first one with the spinning rims?
He made those. He was producing those.
Yeah.
The Sprewells. That's what he's called. The Sprewells.
Didn't he have them on his shoes too?
Yeah, he had them on the Dadas.
No, those on the Dadas. Yeah, on the Dadas for real.
Yeah.
Bro, they used to do so much stupid shit in the 2000s, bro.
Would you run those back?
Just the idea of putting 24s on a car. Like, I'm so glad we got out of that shit, putting rims on cars and shit.
But you know what it did do? It made them
fucked up a lot of alignments.
Oh, it fucked up hell alignments. But it did make them adjust the rim size to be bigger and normal. So now cars come with like 18s. Because before, like 14s were kind of crazy.
Yeah.
They were real little.
Straight up.
So they didn't do all the 24s, but now stock rims are like 18, 19.
Yeah.
Speaking of 24s, Drake came in with the 24s flow. Money, hoes, cars, and clothes. On the first track, I was like, whoa. I ain't been around nobody.
You can tell me and Perry were clapped last night. We thought I was riding my bike. I was like, woo.
That shit came, but he hit the T.I. flow. I was like, whoa. Students of the game. That's the thing is,
how much did y'all drink?
Well, the thing is, once we left, I went back outside. I was like, yeah, I'm going home. Not.
I had an Al gift card.
You stayed outside?
Stayed outside.
Oh, wait, you went somewhere else after? Oh, yo ass tweaking, boy.
He always does it.
Yo ass tweaking, boy. So for the listeners,
he always goes to a last place.
So for the listeners, like earlier this summer, we went to shout out Red Devil Tattoo. They had a block party.
Big shout out.
Yeah, big shout out to them, Miranda and them. They had a block party and they had like raffles giveaway, right? So Kurt bought me a ticket because I ain't had no cash. I'm like, Kurt, give me a raffle ticket, man. I want to support the cause. And they started saying that they was giving out free tattoos for the winners. Gus won the first one. They did like 3 of them. Gus won the first one. Gus was like, yeah, I'm finna get a tat. I'm finna get this. It's my second tattoo.
Tattoo plot.
Next time, the next raffle came. They said Perry. I was like, woo! I'm like, I'm getting my elbow done. Fuck you talking about? The next one was Nate. Nate won the next one.
And I announced it.
So we
bought like a lot of tickets though.
We go up there to claim the prize. And they like, all right, Gus, here go your free tattoo thing. Nate, here go yours. I'm like, what mine at? They was like, oh, you didn't win no free tattoo. Perry, you get an Owl gift card. I was like, oh my God.
The owl is a 4 a.m. in our area.
It had just been sitting on my dresser for 3 months. So like, I called Kurt last night. I was like, let's run this card up. I was cleaning my room and I was like, yeah, let's go run this up real quick. Hell yeah.
Did that. And then just before we wrap up music, Boldy James dropped. Again.
Oh, word. Hell yeah.
It's good. It's Boldy. There ain't really shit to say anymore.
Yeah.
He puts out shit and it's good.
Yeah.
Just
bro,
check it.
a lot of good music came out today, bro. I early in the chat, I put in that Joji. I was like, y'all don't sleep on that Joji.
Yeah, that
bro.
shit's great.
That shit is fucking fire. The second song on there is a bop, bro. The one I put in the group chat, niggas sleep on Joji for real. He like it's funny because like he's actually huge. Joji's fucking huge.
He's
but
been
like
doing shit for like a long time.
Yeah.
Too. He's like one of those guys that's been like bubbling under the surface.
I'm like, what is that nigga,
like,
Asian or some shit? I don't know what the fuck that nigga is.
He did like a really popular YouTube channel for a long time called
for real?
Pink Guy or something like that.
Cause I don't really know his story like that.
He did all these like weird videos and then he basically just like started seriously singing at like a certain point after like making all this joke content. But yeah, his shit's dope and his visuals are always super crazy.
I have seen some of the visuals that are very
His
ill.
last album that he put out, the visuals were crazy on that.
Yeah, yo, I just love that like indie sounding music with like
existential sounding pop.
Yeah, but then he throw the hi-hats on there. The hi-hats and the snares on there. That shit be going crazy for real.
Oh yeah.
Also, the last one I listened to today that came out was also see, y'all don't fuck with Coco and Claire. some pop shit. That shit fire too. They two chicks from Atlanta for real.
Kurt is flabbergasted by that name,
bro.
Right?
Fuck with Coco and Claire. They hard, bro. They got some songs for real. They dropped their album today, and that shit. I think what's the album? No, I ain't even gonna say what the album called. Cause Kurt gonna look at me crazy.
Say what the album is called, please.
The album's called Sexy.
The shit you be doing in your alone time is fucking crazy.
Bro, I'm telling you, Coco and Claire hard, bro.
Listening to island music with your shirt open. Coco and Claire.
Got to get in your island vibe. I'm trying to get Kurt to come and get away in December.
We might need that better help
LB.
sponsorship so Perry can get some free online therapy.
Nah, we finna.
He's really going through it.
Nah, we finna take a trip. I'm finna take a trip and put that honestly never mind on, bro, and see what happened, bro. I'm telling you. One of my favorite bars on that new Drake shit, he was like, I don't know exactly how he said it, but he was like,
The fuck Adidas bar was crazy.
Yeah.
there's a lot of crazy bars.
When he
There.
was like, I got more stripes than Adidas. He was like, I got the stripes with fucking Adidas.
He was like, niggas is ignorant, asking me why I make techno.
Calling someone ignorant is so ill.
All right, man. Let's go into the break song. This is my boy Devin. I'm finna link up with him. We finna go to the Clipper, do our night up there, man. The recreation night, so it's only right we play Sir DH, man. This is a Fuck Nigga Free remix. Let's go ahead and get into that. Skirt. F-R-E-E, Fuck Nigga Free. That was a hit, bro. I fuck with Glow. That was Devin remix of that Glorilla joint, Fuck Nigga Free. Some DJ like played it randomly on his like live stream. Some big DJ. Devin was super excited about it. That's what it came to my mind.
You got to wonder how people come across shit like that. Just the random remix because it's only on Bandcamp. So how did you find that?
Yeah, he tried to put it on Apple, but they didn't clear it.
Well, no, of course, because he didn't pay for that.
Yeah, I fuck with Glow. You fuck with Glow?
No, I don't know.
You gotta tap into Glorilla. She go hard for real. That she be rapping.
You think girls are making that song their whole personality right about now?
No, they been all summer. They been making that song their personality for real. I be smoking weed. That's my favorite part. That's on Bless. She got a couple of hits for real. She said, I don't be stressed out about nothing. I be smoking weed. So I be telling Kurt, man. I've been trying to teach Kurt how to smoke weed for like 3 years.
I got too high the last time, and I was like, fuck that. I wasn't feeling
See,
it.
you did the wrong thing. So like, look, when you start feeling like
And I was driving my car, and I was going so slow, but I couldn't stop going slow.
you just gotta drive slow.
Fuck, I'm going so slow.
You just gotta drive slow for real. I remember like,
No, you can't go 21, dog. It's like too slow.
I be driving slow for real. I used to
But I couldn't make myself go fast.
when I was in my 20s and shit. I used to hang out with in
Got the
Bird.
digital dash on
I
20.
was just staring at it. I was like, whoa.
When I was living in the Birds and I was 21, I used to hang out with a bunch of like niggas that used to try to soup up they Cavaliers and they fucking Honda Accords and shit. And like my nigga Courtney, shout out my nigga Courtney.
Perry hates nothing more than that shit, and I agree.
I do. I hate that shit. But like my nigga Courtney, he was on that shit. And I remember I used to be driving in the car with him, and he used to be like, "Bro, drive this motherfucker, bro. What you doing? You going?" I be on the expressway. I be going 60. He's like, "Drive this motherfucker." I'm like, "Bro, I'm high, bro. I'm high as fuck." I'll try to get from point A to point B and be alive, bro. Shit, when you be high, you don't be trying to do nothing wrong. I be putting my turn signals on. Being high make me drive better for real. I see the boys, I be like, I just go the long way. I just let them go in front of me. Just go in front of me, bro.
You can't wave them in front of you. Then they know you're on book. Are you good?
Motherfucker be behind
Nah,
me.
you got it, bro.
Oh man, I ain't in no rush, bro.
You got 10 bricks of coke.
I be smoking.
No, you go.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
I had a
You giving
jerk.
me anxiety, bro.
I had a jerk in my hand. Out the window. I'll be like, go ahead, bro. You ever be like standing outside and somebody drive by and it just get loud as hell? I'll be like, that's me every time I'm driving. Like, I don't realize how many people I drive by to be like, damn, he's smoking gas in there. Boy.
What you got to do is when they pull you over and knock on your window, you just be like, shake them up.
I'm smooth, bro. I'm good.
Like, roll the window down. You're like, nah.
I don't need nothing from you.
No, I'm straight. You can go.
Yeah. I ain't never had the desire. I've never had the desire to drive my car
Some
fast.
sick shit. The people that drive their cars fast in the city just are stressed out because there's nowhere for you to go.
Idiots.
They're over here. They're over here.
You finna stop at the same. You finna stop at the same light. I'm finna pull up with my journey in my hand. Like stupid. I hate niggas that try to drive fast in the city, bro. Yo ass looks stupid as hell. Driving these weak ass cars loud as fuck, bro. Hate that shit, bro.
It is so trash.
But yeah, I've been trying.
It's so common, too.
Dog, I live off Pulaski. I'll be trying to sleep in the fucking Honda with the spoiler and shit be coming down the street. I'm waking up all like, oh shit.
Like, for what, bro?
Because I've been having the windows open because it's been beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, you can't go more than 2 blocks without stopping.
Hell no.
This is not no motherfucking Autobahn. Like, I ain't never felt like I needed to drive my car fast ever in my life, for real. Unless I was late to work.
What's the benefit?
Unless I was late to work. You know what I'm saying? I'll be late to work. I'll be pushing that bitch, boy.
If you peep the speedsters whips, they always got hella little dents everywhere.
Yeah.
Because you obviously can't control
the
your
weirdest
shit.
little dents.
Yeah, you fucked up. I tried to go around some shit you couldn't go.
Yeah, it clipped you. Got
Yo,
clipped.
whenever I see somebody driving crazy, I'm like, I really hope that your mama just called you and said she having a heart attack or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, I really hope that's the reason you driving like this in this weak ass motherfucking Chevy Cobalt or whatever. Like, stupid. Hell yeah. But shit, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I've been trying to teach Kurt how to get half for the longest time. Like, you was saying that like you was in here, you tried to cook you some pasta and you forgot to turn on the thing because you was too high. Bro, you just gotta laugh about that shit.
Well, it got to the point though, because I had to work in the morning. I was like, do I have time to reboil the water? So like, I'm hungry. I don't know if I got enough time. So I just got all in my head.
Yeah.
I just went to sleep hungry and it fucked my whole.
That sucks.
That's the best. The best time to be too high is when you gotta work in the morning. So you be like, let me put my legs up. I don't even feel like going in the room. That's the thing. I be in the living room. I don't even feel like going in the room for real. I just put my legs up, put that blanket on me, put on motherfucking Seinfeld or some shit.
You go yourself to sleep.
I was just glad to be home. It took me 25 minutes to drive from Ludlow to my crib. It was like a mile.
Weed would put you that good weed.
5-minute drive.
Hey, good weed to put you right in REM sleep for real. You would go straight to REM sleep for real.
Yeah.
Off some good weed for real. Off a good edible too, bro. I recently got this weed like tincture type shit. It's called syrup. And it's like a teaspoon. Like I was thinking, like teaspoon is like 20 milligrams or whatever. I'll put 2 of them bitches in my bubbly. I put a little raspberry lemonade, a little raspberry bubbly, 2 of them teaspoons in that bitch. I was out, boy. I was out at like it was on a Sunday. I was out at like 3 o'clock. I woke up at like 8. I'm like, damn, I feel rested. I'm well rested. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a cheat code, bro.
I always feel weird after that shit. It's like I was groggy.
Yeah, I do get.
I mean, drink a coffee. You be back, boy. Ain't nothing better than weed and coffee, boy.
All we do is move on from one substance to the next. That's what our lives are based on.
I mean, that's what everybody do, bro.
I'm drinking this beer. I'm taking this ibuprofen. I'm taking this Adderall to fucking hit this weed.
That's what everybody do, bro. Motherfuckers wake up. That's the first thing they need is that coffee, boy.
I don't even drink coffee.
I love coffee. We got at my job, we got this Starbucks coffee machine. That motherfucker lit, boy. It be making lattes and everything. I go in there, so it's like a Starbucks machine, touchscreen. You type in what you want, and that motherfucker make that bitch.
That's sick.
They finna put baristas out of business, bro. Like it make macchiatos and shit. Like I'd be like caramel macchiato, and they make that motherfucker. You put your cup at the thing, and it like pour in that.
Is
bitch.
it free?
Yeah, it's free. I be down in the break room 4-5 times, bro. I don't even make coffee in the morning no more because of that shit.
You be driving to work tired as fuck.
I do. But like speaking of substances, you know what I do? I get those caffeinated bubblies. I drink
those are sick.
the bubbly bounces.
Yeah, those are awesome.
I knock 2 of them out in the morning. I knock 1 out when I'm getting ready, and I knock 1 out in the car. And I get there and drink the coffee. I'm good.
Yeah, and it feels like clean energy. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
yo. It's like better than like Red Bull and shit.
Yeah, Red Bull, like Monster, or even like that Adderall shit. You know what I mean? Where you feel all shaky and weird. You know what I'm saying?
I used to be like addicted to Monsters, yo. Like when I was in high school, I
So
used to
bad for you.
I used to work in retail. I used to open the store. I'd be drinking mad Monsters in the morning, yo. But you could tell by the way that color looked of the drink. Like the drink looked like bright green. You probably shouldn't drink that shit, bro. Like, but they like in nature or some shit like that. It's probably poison.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, energy drinks is weird, man. You seen those Bang energy drinks?
Yeah.
Apparently those are like all natural and shit, but like they
What?
got
For
like
real?
apparently they like all natural and shit, but like they got like flavors like cotton candy and shit. I'm good, bro. I don't want to drink nothing that tastes like cotton candy.
Not at all. I don't want to eat cotton candy.
These companies is getting real crazy with these flavors, yo. I don't fuck with all of that, all of these new flavors and shit that they be making, bro. I like my shit regular. You know what I'm saying?
I think the company that took it the farthest is motherfucking Oreo. They
What
got
they do?
They got like poop and pee flavor and shit. That's like wild,
Bro.
Nah, but there's all types of Oreos you don't need. Like,
Yeah.
Bro,
I don't need a cotton candy Oreo.
On
I
my-
don't need fucking.
on my soul-
they're like turkey and gravy Oreo. What? This is a cookie.
On my soul, they make a flaming hot Mountain Dew.
Why?
Oh,
Why?
yeah.
That's real. That's a real thing for real. You had
They
it,
had that
Gus?
shit at the dollar store, bro. Weird as hell.
What it taste? It tastes like flaming hots.
I've got it 3 times.
You like it?
Damn, the hat trick?
Yes, wow. I don't want.
Once out of curiosity is okay, but 3 times is out. Of
I don't want no
fucking
spicy drink. A spicy drink is crazy.
I don't even like when my margarita spicy. I want a fucking spicy Mountain Dew.
Jimmy.
That spicy. It's mad good.
It tastes like
Fool me
cheese.
3 times, shame on me.
It's a little like kick.
Oh, okay. I thought it tasted like a Cheeto. I thought it was a cheese flavored drink.
It's like,
That's crazy.
it's like a fucking Mountain Dew michelada.
Stop it.
Have y'all seen online? Have y'all seen the
Bring me a
online? They
bottle.
got
Let's mix it with some mezcal.
they got. Have y'all seen that blue chip? Y'all seen that blue chip challenge online and shit?
Yeah, that's been going on forever.
Bro, that shit look nasty. I don't want to eat no blue ass. So it's like a blue chip. It's a single tortilla chip that's hot as
It's a
fuck.
ghost pepper chip.
Yeah.
They sell it in a single chip, and you, huh?
That like healthy grocery store had them.
They got
Oh,
nah,
yeah.
That shit bogus. As
I think it's
hell,
like
boy.
$30 for the chip.
No, it's not.
I think so.
For real?
Yeah, it's expensive.
I buy it for you, dude.
Ugh.
No,
Oh my god.
I can't even get mild Thai food, bro. I ain't eating that fucking.
I gave
shit.
Kurt a Fresno chili one time, and it almost took his ass out.
Yeah, stop playing. Don't put none of those in my tofu banh mi. leave the spice off my shit. Don't play with me, Jimmy.
I had a boss. I had a boss at work that would like. He would just like. He just had money. He would just like pay niggas to eat weird shit all the time, and like.
What a dork.
One day he was like, it was a bottle of like Louisiana hot sauce, and he was like, somebody drink this hot sauce, I'll give $20. Drink this whole bottle. I was like, give it to me. I was like, I'll do it. Bro, I drank that bottle of hot sauce. I was fucked up for the whole week. I remember hitting you up and being you. I remember you hitting me up like, Perry, what you on this weekend? I'm like, bro,
Shit and water.
I can't go out. I said, bro, and like I was shitting like crazy, and it was hot. My
Because your
ass-
body's rejecting that.
Bro, my asshole was hot, boy. I was sitting out. I had to get in the shower, bro.
Taking shits in the showers.
No, I had to take the shit and go right to the cold shower and put my butt in
You're
it,
like,
bro.
it's liquid anyway. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. I was like, he could have kept this $20. I tweaked. I fucking tweaked,
Fuck like
bro.
a week of your life.
It really did, for real.
A week you cannot get back.
It's like $13 a day. Man.
That's funny as hell, yo.
Oh shit! So, are we going positive apparel or negative
We're
apparel?
going negative.
Let's go
apparel,
negative
baby.
first. Negative first.
Supreme New York. Fuck you.
Oh my god, nigga, you can't be saying that if you trying to get the job there, bro. He didn't mean that.
Oh shit, yeah, I'm sure.
He didn't mean it. He just don't like biscuits. He just don't like Doughboy biscuits. And
Nah.
Even if I'm working at Preem,
Edit that out.
I got to take that week off. Like I can't work this week.
Yeah.
When you do the Pillsbury Doughboy collab.
yeah, so yeah.
Supreme did a collaboration with Pillsbury, and they put the Doughboy on some varsity jackets.
I'm not paying
So a work
$400 for a
shirt.
varsity jacket with a Pillsbury Doughboy on it.
Unless I'm Doughboy.
Oh, Doughboy,
Oh, you
you
already
get
know
the
he's
whole
going
drop.
crazy.
Unless I'm Doughboy, I'm not doing that shit. That's
Yeah.
really for trap niggas. That's really for trap niggas, for real. Like, I really don't see nobody skateboarding wearing that shit. I really don't see no like fashion fly nigga wearing that shit. All I see is like street niggas.
Imagine if you like just get on Supreme and you're like, ooh, and your first box comes and it's full of Doughboy boy shit, I'll be just kicking the box.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I should have went with Alzheimer's.
Yeah. I'm sending my tape to Palace. Fuck this shit.
Did they make a biscuit?
They made a cookie jar.
A cookie jar?
The cookie jar is kind of fire, but
They go hard.
It's always sick with the accessories.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I know, like you're saying, like it's for like trap niggas or whatever. But like really, what it is like they do these collabs with these like, classic American brands. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason they're doing it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I never thought about it like that, but yeah,
that's
like
why they do like Skittles and like Oreo and like they're just trying to like
because like when you
do
think
these like seminal American brands, but it's just like who needs that?
I never got that take. Now that you got me thinking about it, it's like that's like American culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we really don't like pick up on it because we live it. We've been living it all our lives and shit. But like, yeah, that is some like. It's like capturing American culture.
Yeah,
like,
it's like they do Supreme Kraft macaroni and cheese. It's like it's just like a nod to these it's classic American brands or whatever, which is cool. But me personally, I just like I don't know.
It's just the tag that's on it, bro. The price tag that's on it, bro. Like I'm not finna pay. Like you said, I'm not finna pay $500 for a Doughboy jacket. Like who is doing that shit?
Yeah.
Y'all just doing it for. I don't know, man. Because because people that's just gonna buy it just because they gonna buy everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you just look at the facts though, it's speaking in volumes. The last couple of years are the first years ever Supreme would have sales. That was not a thing before.
Not at all.
And now like once or twice a year they'll have a sale section.
Yeah.
That wasn't a thing.
Well, you know what it is because they got bought by VF Corp. Yeah.
No, it's that and there's leftover inventory.
Yeah, they were doing that before they got bought by.
You don't think they making more because they got?
They're definitely making more
because they got that bread. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they definitely are making more.
Well, it's not because they got that bread. It's because a company like VF Corp, a corporation like that, they're gonna say, well, if you're making, these are just hypothetical numbers. If you're making 500 and you're selling out in 10 seconds, you need to make 1,500.
Yeah,
because they're all about just P&L, profit, loss. Yeah. And they're like, well, if you can sell 500 in 15 seconds, you need to make more.
Yeah.
And, once I think it's still 51-49. Like, I think James Jebbia still is majority owner of the company.
Okay.
But I can't quote that. But anyway, once you sign up with people like that, they're going to make you produce more. Because all they care about is generating revenue.
Yeah.
They're not like, oh, you're making 100 of these. They're like, fuck that.
Yeah.
You're making 500. You're making 1,000.
Exactly. And the whole thing with Supreme before was like, it was based off of like being limited as hell. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, most things that have a demand are just because they're limited.
Yeah.
That's where that whole model comes from. You make little of it. People want it. And it's just funny because the people that profit the most off of that are the resellers.
Yeah.
So the brands don't even really see a high gain off that because they only made 100 of them.
Exactly. But yeah, it's like demand, you know what I mean? So resellers can go crazy.
This is an old topic that we never talked about the Nike shit. How they trying to like limit, stop the resellers from going ahead.
I seen a screenshot of somebody that
how
got
does
hit
that
up.
work?
Dude, like somebody posted a screenshot of someone and they emailed them and they were like, you're no longer able to purchase things from sneakers.com. You can't buy dunks. They're like, you're more than welcome to visit one of our local retailers if you want to purchase.
Yeah.
They said
so they cut niggas off.
Yeah,
Well, they can just track your IP,
But then you could just use a VPN. I mean,
potentially.
you could just use a VPN. Then you could have
it
15
depends.
different IPs.
It depends like how elaborate they get with.
Yeah, but
tracking
in the email it said you're no longer able to purchase dunks from Nike. You're welcome to buy our apparel and other things, or visit a local retailer and enter a raffle there to buy dunks.
So it was just dunks that they're like doing that with?
Well, that was probably for that person.
Yeah.
They're probably tracking what you're. If you're like
okay.
if you're like going crazy on Jordans, they might be like, you can't buy Jordans anymore.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they can go beyond the IP address. They could do it with your credit card.
Yeah.
So now maybe you're a reseller and you spoof your IP, but now you better have 50 fucking credit cards too because they're gonna cut you off at the credit card.
And another thing is like, cause these niggas is getting it with these bots and shit. They probably got a way to like figure out that you getting it through a bot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause that's the only way to get it for it. Like you're not finna just get 10 pairs if you ain't got no bot.
Yeah.
Well,
I think they're
just
really
gonna
cracking.
get more elaborate with it. You can tell it's a bot if you start like tracking how many server requests you're getting. Like if someone at a certain location can ping the server 500 times, I'm gonna know that wasn't a fucking human being.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, if there's 500 requests in 3 seconds, it's like, you weren't clicking that fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because all those HTTP requests are recorded. You know, you can go in the network log and look at all that shit, and it's right there. You'd be like, dog. But the thing about bots is that as they put up, take like preventative measure towards bots, the people developing the bots are just going to get smarter and smarter.
Yeah.
Right.
Like that's why CAPTCHA started.
And
Then they were like, well, we can figure this out because what people didn't realize is it's always just 3 of the image. So they figured out how to like guess that. And then they did the thing where it's a question you have to answer. And that's why that came, because they're always trying to make preventative measures, but the people building it are just going to get smarter and smarter and find ways around it. You know, like the thing is, there's more talented developers working not at Nike than for Nike. You know what I mean? The smartest people aren't working at corporations. The smartest software developers don't fuck with corporations at all. And those are the people that are smarter than the people they have on their payroll. You know, whatever third-party software development company they use for sneakers, there's way smarter people out there that don't want to work at a corporation. And they're going to find ways around that shit always.
What do you think is the way to stop that shit? I just think they just got to make more. I think when we had I don't know if it was. I feel like it was
Vic Lloyd. I think
Vic Lloyd. It was either Vic. Yeah, it was Vic Lloyd. When we had Vic Lloyd on, he was like, bro, they just need to make 20,000 pairs of breads for real. They just need to make bread. Just make hella breads.
That for sure. But like, I don't think as long as it's a faceless transaction over the internet, you'll never be able to guarantee that it's not being mass purchased by one person. You know what I mean? I think like the only way to really do it is like, you know, when you go to the store, when a new shoe drops, you can get one pair of the shoe in each category. So you can buy a baby shoe, a young adult shoe, and an adult shoe. So like if you go to a store for a release, like that's the only way to guarantee that you're actually limiting it to one person.
But the thing is, there's so many levels to it where, you know what you'll never stop is backdooring, because
for sure.
everyone's always going to have friends of people that own shops. And everyone's going to hold their friends down, man. Like, I know that sucks, and that sucks for people in cities where you got this shop that gets them, and you're like, what the fuck, man? I know half these pairs already went to their friends. But at the end of the day, these are independently owned businesses, and they have fucking friends. You know, you're gonna. I hope you would hold your friends down if it rolls
100%.
That's probably why they started.
Shout out to the back door,
shop
baby.
anyways, is to be able to get the shoes that they couldn't have access to.
And then like the corporation, they trying to move away from that shit anyway. They trying to move more direct to consumer.
Well, Nike's talking about cutting ties with all retailers.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that they was trying to. They finna cut Foot Locker. Which is crazy.
You know what's crazy for Foot Locker now that Yeezy's about to be done? If Nike cut ties, Foot Locker's like a wrap. Like what are you getting? Some Pumas in that bitch? Like, you can't run that whole business model off those brands, Reebok and Puma. Your story's me looking bleak.
Because Nike and Adidas.
You want some Club C?
Nike and Adidas. Are you a nurse? Is the ones,
we're gonna run the Club C's back again, I guess.
Yeah, Nike and Adidas is the 2 ones for real. Like, ain't nobody finna get no Reebok Classics off no more, bro.
I would wear the Club C's.
I got some Club C's. I got the Erica Manuel one.
I remember when I was in school, niggas used to try to get the Reebok Classic off. Yo.
I used to.
You used to get the Reebok Classic?
Yeah. I would probably run it back.
But I mean, like, it's still timeless shoes like the Stan Smith. And you know what I'm saying? That niggas will always cop superstars. Niggas are always going to cop those Air Force. Well, I mean, Air Force Ones, but they cut Nike in it. Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
What else we got? We got anything else? We almost out of here.
Yeah, we're about to be about done. We got Stussy continuing to kill shit. They just dropped again.
Shout out to Stussy.
Yeah, that shit hard, bro.
They might make me break my hiatus of purchasing clothing. There's many things I want from the
so
drop.
much good shit, dude.
I was just
Shout
looking
out
at
to
it
Stussy.
on the couch all frustrated earlier, like, fuck.
Yeah. Isn't it stressful when it's like...
I just got to
You're looking at the
unsubscribe to
color.
these emails. I just got to not know. It's better left unsaid. You know?
I just don't be knowing for real. That's the thing. Yeah,
That's good. Being in the dark is good sometimes. Because seeing the light will fuck your pocket.
You saw those Bodega Clarks Wallabies?
Those are hard.
Oh, yeah. I saw them bitches. Oh, my God. Kale sent me those, yo. Them bitches
those
is
are
hard. With the plaid?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
You know what I've realized is I have a thing for mixed material garments.
Yes.
I just like it. I don't know. Because I've seen it trending. And I'm like, I'm always drawn to the shit.
Yeah, same.
When it's mixed material, mixed, fabrics.
You can freak any outfit like with
Because
just
you're already
different textures.
You can, but once you wear a piece like that, the rest of your shit's got to be real chill.
Yeah.
Because you can't go crazy with when you got a mixed thing on, like that Kith jacket I got. That's all the different flannels.
Yeah.
You can't wear something crazy with that because then you're just doing too much.
Yeah.
But those bodega wallabies are fire.
I tried to get them. I had them in my cart and they sold out.
Yeah, they were only 200. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not even that bad.
Yeah, yo, I love shoes, bro. Like I love not gym shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like like you know me, I'll pull a Sperry out every once in a while. I'll pull a Clark out every once in a while, man. Yeah. Like it got to a point that like when I was a kid, when I was working at Journeys, I used to have like the plug on all that shit. So I used to like get that shit. But like I feel like niggas that stopped wearing Clarks and like hush puppies. We used to call them hush puppies.
You got to go to New York. They be getting some wallabies.
The boots, little ankle boots and shit. Yo, like
I still wear Clarks a lot.
I got some fire Clarks.
I got a few. I got like 3 pair of Clarks, yo, little desert boots and shit.
Yeah, I got some Supreme Clarks. I got a couple of those.
Bro, I don't know what those boots was. I put in the group chat the other day with the green bottoms.
The churches?
Them churches was hard.
Churches are great.
Yeah.
Them churches was insanely hard,
Churches, fucking GH Bass. Like this is some great like
Red Wings. We getting into that time of the season. If it ever get cold outside, yo.
Yeah, I hope it. I mean,
I'm smooth with this shit right now.
I'm smooth, I'm smooth. But like that's you can't say that you really can't say that global warming don't exist for real because like this shit is insane. Like it has never been 70-something degrees on Halloween. That shit is.
It's like November 5th now, dude.
I know that shit is fucking crazy. I remember like when I was a little kid, bro. Like I used to go like trick or treating, and my mom used to be like, "Put your coat on." I was like, "Ain't nobody see my costume."
Yeah.
He's like, "Put your coat on, bro." Like now that they even like that. And if you remember, like 2 years ago in 2019, no, 3 years ago in 2019,
it snowed crazy.
Yeah, bro, it snowed hella. It snowed like 6 inches. I had to
we had to like trick or treat in the fucking mall with my kids.
Oh yeah, I was about to say because this is the first year the kids really got to really go trick or treating in a long time. Because it was like, I had to shovel my car out that year, and then the next year,
that's right.
Yeah, yo, and then the next year was COVID. You know what I'm saying? 2 COVIDs in a row. This is the first year that they really able to go really trick or treating. You went out there, Jimmy, with your kids.
Like 20 pounds of candy, my boy.
You ain't eating none of that shit.
Yeah, you're not eating none of that shit.
No, I ate candy like all October.
You be mainlining like beef protein. You ain't eating the fucking candy.
I be hitting my macros, but I be smacking candy too.
Yeah, I ain't seen it. If I ain't seen it, it didn't happen.
It's cat.
Hell yeah.
This is all cat.
In a Halloween spirit, I watched Terrifier 2. That shit is fucking crazy, boy.
I didn't watch anything spooky. I should have.
I watched spooky shit all through Halloween. I watched a scary movie every single day of October for real. And like my mind fucked up. I was just laying in the bed like I dropped my jewel under my bed when I was asleep. And I was like, should I go under the bed? I'm not going to I was watching something. What was I watching? I was watching one of them scary movies. I was watching The Ring. The latest one. It kind of sucked. It actually fucking sucked. But like,
For real?
Yeah, yo. But I was like, I'm not going under that bed, bro. If I go in that bed and I see that girl down there, bro.
You live in Logan Square. She is not.
Yeah, on the 40th floor. She ain't going up all those stairs.
Oh no, man.
She's hitting someone on the 2nd floor.
Bro, I literally watched so many shitty scary movies in the last month, bro.
All winded when she gets up.
And like
you hear her breathing all hard under your bed.
I have been up there like, woo.
One thing about like shitty, what separates a shitty horror movie from a good horror movie is that like in a shitty horror movie, you'd be like, a motherfucker would never do that shit. You know what I'm saying? They be doing shit that a motherfucker will never do for real.
Like, give me an example.
All right, so I was watching a couple days ago. We watched Barbarian.
Oh, that movie's fucking horrible.
Oh, you loved it. I like the way it was shot. It was shot really cool, but it was too many plot. It was too.
There's no catacombs in Detroit, bro.
Oh, that's what we're talking about.
No, look.
I was like, what is this underground passage?
We're still talking about
So look, even if it was an underground passage in that bitch, I'm like, so they got the Airbnb, right? Motherfuckers renting the Airbnb. They said the bitch they said in the movie like he was like the evil like inbred bitch. She come and go as she
Evil
please.
inbred bitch. That sounds crazy.
You know what I'm saying? She coming and going as she please. So like, if she kill a nigga, all they shit is still left in the building. You know what I'm saying? So they cleaning this shit out. Ain't nobody being like, hey, where do these people go? We keep having to clean they shit up out of here.
Yeah, there's so many plot holes. I don't know, man.
And then I'm like, so
you ain't getting you keep the deposit. And you just keep have a garage sale. I don't.
She definitely going in and out because she gotta eat. They gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? The old man.
Yeah, even if you're inbred, you still need food.
And then and look, and they walk down there. Look, they walk down there in the motherfucking TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants a shot too. You want
A half one.
Malort.
Let me get a tiny shot. But look, they walked down there and the TV was playing. Who paying that bill? The light bill. Who paying the electricity bill?
Oh, the actor dude, because that was his crib.
I guess. But it was mad whole plots.
So,
I was like, niggas,
all right. So as
that
soon
would
as
never happen to me, bro. Look. As soon as she got trapped in the basement, bro, I'm breaking the window. I was like, I'll pay for it. I'll pay for the window. I'm breaking it.
Yeah.
As soon as the zombie lady girl smashed the dude's head in the wall, and then the rape actor moved back there or whatever, I was like, I just went to sleep. I was like, this movie's fucking horrible.
Yeah.
But it was shot. It was
the sack.
It was shot really cool. Apparently, it was directed.
If you gotta get me with your angles, just make the movie.
It was
The flyover scene was sick.
It was directed by
Plot bad. Yeah. Flyover scene crazy.
It was directed by one of the dudes. Remember the MTV show, The Whitest Kids You Know, the sketch comedy show?
Nah.
It was made by one of them niggas for real.
Oh, wait.
Hell yeah, like comedy niggas love making horror movies for real. It's just like Kenny Powers making Halloween. But yeah, a real scary movie is some shit that like I would do. Like I remember like Hostel fucked me up, bro. Cause I'm like, this is definitely what I would do. I would have definitely ate the Molly. I would have definitely went back with the bitches. I would have definitely did all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what make a real true horror movie.
Well, that's what I was saying. If Barbarian was a documentary, I might have been concerned. But I was like, this isn't real.
I was trying to think of one more that like I would have definitely did everything that the people did.
You would have definitely ate the Molly.
I would have
went back with the bitch.
100%, bro. I was like, we in Europe, let's go. That shit made me not even want. I used to want to go and backpack around Europe and shit. I don't even want to do that shit no more. After that hostile shit, I would have definitely been locked up in that chair. Woke up, Kerr. You would have we all would have definitely been in there.
Yeah, I mean, I've been in some sticky situations just in Chicago. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Sticky.
Oh my god!
I didn't even have to leave the country.
Oh my god!
It was up the street.
Just the owl. Then I'm like, where am I?
Yeah.
I gotta get the fuck out of here. You're looking around their
How did I
crib.
even
Like,
get on this tangent?
oh, this person's weird as shit.
Oh
that
yeah,
was slide actually.
from Terrifier.
You want
yo.
a beer?
If y'all like gory shit, watch Terrifier. That's the most gory shit I've ever seen in my entire life, bro.
Damn, God.
I watched Terrifier 1 and I watched Terrifier 2.
That was crazy.
He's over there stomping ice
gotta-
out and shit.
They got I was watching Terrifier, bro. This nigga like literally hung this bitch upside down and had her legs like up in the air and took like a saw and saw her shit down the middle in half, and they was showing that shit. I'm like, oh my god, for real.
Yeah. You're not even supposed to hang upside down for that long. It'll make you disoriented.
Yeah.
So he's already beyond bullshit with that.
Yeah.
Art the Clown, bro.
Giving her a
Art the
headache and
Clown is
shit.
crazy. All right, man, let's get up out of here, man. I got a show. I got a show I got to play.